How would you like to learn another leadership and performance tip that you can use to increase your leadership skills as well as your personal performance, as well as the leadership and performance skills of the people that you lead? Hey, my name is Rob Moore, award-winning author, leadership expert, and founder of therobmoore.com. And welcome back. I help people become better leaders so they can get the people that they lead to perform better no matter where they are or what they do. And today, we are going to talk about the importance of paying attention to your language patterns. Most people don't realize that what you say is either going to pull you towards what you're looking to do or pull you back from those same goals and achievements that you want to achieve. So what I did was I made a little chart here that I want to go over with you to kind of give you some of the most common language patterns that I hear people say. And then I'm going to give you some of the things that I tell these people to replace in order to remove the obstacles, because as leaders, there's a lot of things that we need to do as leaders. One, we need to become very good listeners and really listen to everything that our people say at a very deep level. And also, that's so important because as a leader, I believe that our job is to help people succeed. And how do we help people succeed? We help them by removing the blocks, removing the obstacles, helping them remove all of these things that are preventing them from doing the things that they want to do, preventing them from hitting the goals, preventing them from living the life that they want to live. That's what leadership is all about. And the first example here, before we jump here, let me explain this. On this side here, we're going to talk about disempowering language patterns, which are basically negative things that people say that hold them back. And then on this side, we're going to talk about empowering things, which are basically positive things that people say that actually push them and move them closer to the things that they're looking for. So example number one of the most common things that I hear people say is, I can't. Ugh. Does that really help you get what you want? I don't think so. Instead of saying I can't, you want to say I can. I know it sounds simple, but it really comes down to belief. If you believe that you can't, guess what? You can. But if you truly believe that you can, you will. And you can. It really all comes down to belief. Belief drives our lives either forward or backwards. Next example is, and this is a biggie too that I hear a lot of people say, is that's hard. And I get amazed when people say that, because when you're doing something for the first time, why should it be easy? This is something you're doing for the very first time. But even if you are doing something for the very first time and it is difficult and it is hard, you don't want to say that, because if you say that, it's going to stay at being hard and being difficult. So instead of saying that's hard, you want to say that it's challenging, because you still acknowledge the fact that this is not going to be a breeze, but you are also telling yourself that I got to work at this. I got to really focus on this in order to make this thing happen. Next one, I'll try. Oh man, do I hear that all the time. I remember there was a time where I used to say that, so I'm guilty too, but I just really, really hate the word try. But instead of saying I'll try, you want to say I'll make it happen. Now, a couple things here. Well, first of all, I know you're saying to yourself, Rob, why in the world do you hate the word try? I hate the word try because I believe that that word really should be removed from the English language. It really should be removed from the dictionary, because the word try doesn't really mean anything to me. Because how do you try to do something? You either do something or you don't do something. Do you get up every morning and try to brush your teeth? No, you either brush your teeth or you don't. Do you go to work and try to do a good job? No, you either do a good job or you don't. Do you try to sit down? No, you either sit down or you don't. So there is no try. There is do or do not do. Matter of fact, Yoda said that. So when you say I'll make it happen, it's just an opposite of either one. First you're saying I try, but then you're saying I'll make it happen. It's a commitment. It's all about belief. You have to believe that you can make it happen. But if you believe that you'll try is just an upfront excuse for not making something happen. You're not making a commitment. When you say, I'll make that happen, you're making a commitment up front. And if you focus on that and you work at that, you will make it happen. Next one. Now this one's a little tricky. I have here, I will become versus I am. Now you're probably already thinking to yourself, Rob, why in the world do you have I will become under the disempowering section? You know, that doesn't really sound negative. That doesn't really sound disempowering. Hey, I totally understand what you're saying, but hear me out. Hear me out. Don't shoot the messenger. What I have to say is this. What I have learned from the hundreds of seminars, audio books, physical books, studying the experts, and certain experiences that have happened in my life, I have learned that when you focus on the past is really going to hold you back or really even pull you backwards. But focusing on the future is great, but if you focus on the future so much, you can get caught up in not taking any type of action. There's no place in this world that's more powerful than the present, because when you look at the past just to learn, that will make you go forward quicker, easier, faster. And when you use the present and you just look at the future and really focus on the present to take the actions that you need to take in order to get to the future, you're going to get there a lot faster. So when you say I will become, you're really just focusing on the future. But when you say I am, you're speaking the future into existence right now, so that you say it so much that you start to take the actions as if you're that person already, which helps you accelerate the time and the pattern to get where you really want to go. So that's why I say that saying I will become is a little disempowering versus I am, which is extremely empowering. It's just far more powerful than I will become. Actually, Wayne Dyer even wrote a book, which I haven't read yet, but I need to read it, where the name of the book is I Am, because he says that those are the two most important words in the entire English language. You want to know the three most dangerous? Maybe I'll share that with you on another video. Last but not least here, let's talk about the fact that I hear a lot of people say that it's hard. Now, I know that you probably never said that before, but instead of saying it's hard, you want to say that it's easy. They're opposites, and it really all comes down to belief. If you really, really believe that it's hard, then it's going to be hard. But at the same time, if you really believe that it is easy, then it will be easy. Now, let me give you a bonus here. If you look at all these disempowering phrases, thoughts, these things are holding you back, right? They don't help you go forward. They might help you stay exactly where you are, but they definitely don't help you go forward. So when you have these disempowering thoughts and phrases that are constantly going through your head, constantly going in and out of your mouth, you're really telling yourself a story of why you can't have what you really want to have, why you can't go where you want to go. It's a story. But then on the flip side, if you look at all the empowering things, the empowering thoughts, the empowering phrases and words, and focus on those things, you're really focusing on your vision of what you want to have. And your vision pushes you forward versus your story pulling you back. So focus on your vision and you're going to get where you want to go. And that's what you need to do in your personal life as a leader to excel your life. And then you do the same thing with your people. Help them focus on their vision instead of focusing on their story, on why they can't have what they have. And that's pretty much my tip for today. Now, I don't know where you're watching this video. I don't know if you're on my website right now. Maybe you're watching it on YouTube. I really don't know. But I encourage you to go to my website at therobmoore.com. Check out the video. Check out what I wrote about it. Leave me some feedback, leave me some questions, leave me some comments. I want to interact with you and help you get even clear on this tip that I shared with you. And while you're here, make sure you check out all the cool features. Check out the training materials, the other videos, the other articles and content that's out there. Make sure you opt in to our list so you can get all that free extra training that you can't get anyplace else. And let's make this thing happen. Hey, my name is Rob Moore, reminding you to show up, step out, and shine. Now is your time, so make it shine. Thank you very much.